The Titanic did sink, but is it because of an iceberg or was it because of fire?
Stay tuned if you want to debunk these mysteries.
Welcome back TMU Squad to your daily dose of energetic entertainment.
If you are not part of the squad, please subscribe, because here at TMG we are always energetic, we are always happy, because we are always smiling.
Definitely. Today we have a video of a talk show of why the Titanic sank. Like the reasons you guys think, Titanic went through on his course, was swimming at some rate and it hit an iceberg and, it sank. Think about it, guys. There's way more to the story.
And let's get into the video.
Alright guys, without any further ado, let's get into the reasons why the Titanic actually sank. Now, to let you guys know, a little bit before the Titanic actually took on course, there was a little bit of a fire outbreak. Now, not a lot of people know about this, but to have such a mark on the metal that was used on the Titanic, it had to be through a fire that was burning for at least 3 weeks.
That is crazy to know that there was a fire on the side of the ship that was that was burning for 3 weeks, and this actually, messed with the whole chemistry of the metal to make it actually more weaker.
A picture will pop up right now showing you what this black mark looked like, and to let you guys know, the Titanic was turned opposite of what it was already facing so that the people who were boarding the Titanic couldn't see this mark.
That is crazy to know that the people couldn't actually see the burn, even though, the captain and everyone actually knew about it.
Definitely. So, just to let you guys know, the metal wasn't 100% right before the Titanic took off.
And the next reason why the Titanic actually sunk is because, well, they didn't really have any warning of the actual iceberg. Because once they actually got to the iceberg, it was a little bit too late, because actually they didn't have any binoculars on the actual ship.
There were 10 decks in the ship. There were like 8,000 cigars, right?
Yeah, 8,000.
There were 13-course meals. There were parlors for dogs, but they couldn't have a single binocular.
There was 20,000 bottles of beer, but not a single binoculars in sight.
Now, let me let you guys know, on the Titanic there were binoculars, right? But they were kept into a storage, probably like 2 or 3 binoculars.
Yeah.
And right before the Titanic was about to leave, the person in charge of the key that was to the safe was turned to another person. Now, this person was such in a hurry to get onto the Titanic that he actually forgot the key back at home.
Yeah, and he didn't hand it over to the person that was taking his position. So ultimately they didn't have a binocular to actually see the iceberg coming.
That is also quite ambiguous, because why didn't you just break the safe?
That is true.
Why couldn't you just break into the room,
exactly,
get the binoculars and at least know where the hell you're going? The other point was the captain of the ship. Let me tell you guys, the captain of the ship failed his exam in navigation.
That is crazy. I mean, I understand failing, but you're gonna go onto the world's largest ship and you're gonna navigate that. I mean, come on.
Letting you guys know, aside from him failing, he actually did another stupid mistake, which was speeding the Titanic above the average rate at which it was supposed to go. So the Titanic was it was supposed to go at a specific speed, but since they were behind course and they wanted to save the reputation of the Titanic, they made it go at a higher speed than it was built to.
I mean, that also contributes to the reason why the whole hull was compromised and why the iceberg actually pierced into the side of the ship. And moving on, we have the lifeboat story. I mean, most of you have heard about this. The Titanic did not have enough lifeboats for everyone. That's why 2/3 of the ship's population died.
Everyone knows this. The Titanic, to let you guys know more in detail, was supposed to hold 60 lifeboats.
Yeah, for everyone. For everyone.
Yeah, definitely. And then towards the end, they made it down. They constricted it to 48. But eventually, when the Titanic left, it only left with 20 lifeboats.
That is crazy, because honestly, when you think about it, they say that the owners or the people that manufactured this ship did it because, well, just for looks, because it looked too cluttered with all the lifeboats. But honestly, safety is first, honestly, for me.
Well, I mean, they got away with it because then it was very legal to do this, because it wasn't measured by how many people there were on the boat, it was measured by the tonnage of the ship.
Exactly. And the other thing about the lifeboats is that they did not do the norm of ship practice is that when you get your passengers on board, the first thing you do is you practice a safety drill of everyone getting onto the lifeboats so that they know what to do. And instead of it taking 10 minutes for everyone to get off of the ship, it took them 30 minutes, which is another reason why so many people actually lost their lives.
The other thing with lifeboats is that the first couple lifeboats didn't fill up like their potential completely, because each lifeboat could hold about 65 people and the first couple lifeboats only took about 20. That is the reason for that was because a lot of people were very scared to go on the water like with a tiny boat, because I'm on a big boat, man. I'm this guy that can survive, Yeah, you did.
Definitely.
The last point that we guys do want to leave you with is that the distress signals from the Titanic were definitely gone, and many ships were around to see it. But the reason they couldn't see it, or the ship couldn't see the iceberg, was because of light refraction. Now, there's a term called, I can't remember the term. What's it called?
Refraction.
There's a fancy word. Leave it in the comments, but
anyway. Try to explain it. Maybe they'll get it.
So it's basically where there's cold air, right, and there's hot air. Now, between this air, there's moisture, and when there's moisture like that, the sea sort of imitates a bluish, yellowish light, and that is very, it's a neon type light, and it shows through the water. So any distress signal or any iceberg would be completely hidden from these type of temperatures.
That's interesting to know how the whole physics and the whole chemistry actually works about it. But basically, what he's trying to say is the reason they didn't see is because, well, the light didn't reflect. Didn't have enough, momentum, so it was like, I'm too lazy, so I'll just...
The other thing in my head right now is that so many coincidences, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit suspicious, that there were so many coincidences.
The Titanic, even if it hit any iceberg, it wasn't supposed to collapse unless that iceberg hit that spot where the fire was burning for 3 weeks. Wow, you guys are building the Titanic, but you don't know that there's a fire down there for 3 weeks.
And how is it coincidence that they didn't practice the whole getting onto the lifeboat thing? That is very malicious practice right there, honestly.
And they hired such a captain that failed his exam?
That no coincidence at all whatsoever.
Leave it in the comments, guys. What do you think about this? This was all the conspiracies that were around, and these are true facts, guys. These are definitely true facts. You guys want to know more about this stuff, we probably will have links to all of these things down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Here we always do amazing stuff, and right now it is the time
for your curious questionnaire. Today's curious questionnaire comes from the user AirsoftLSF, and his question is...
It is nice one. That's probably to the video that he
saw, that he responded to.
You liked the video? So there's 100 right there. So I don't know, you guys are paying us $100. You want $100?
Oh please, please. We are broke. Really. We really need every single dollar. Or whatever currency you send in. Right now, honestly.
Anyways, this question is, would you guys ever try airsoft?
What is airsoft?
Soft air.
Okay. I think so. I think all of the air around me is soft, so yeah, I have tried airsoft, definitely.
I think it's more maybe a gun type, I don't know, those
maybe.
BB bullets.
Yeah.
I have done it.
I have as well.
Not really sure what airsoft is, but yeah.
That was definitely a weird question, but you guys know exactly what to do with the curious questionnaire. Just leave your comments down below, a question about us, personal, political, you know what it is. And if you really enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to our channel, it really helps us grow.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
And don't forget to be unique, TMG.